Be playing on my map that I really love. I've definitely settled into this place more than usual. Yeah. Let's just skip through this night. Here, we'll skip 11 hours. That should be enough. And yeah, as the title says, we'll be disking all day for this stream. Not all day, but... Sorry about this loud sound. My headphones are broken, so if stuff sounds... Well, if I turn stuff down, it's probably because... And it's, like, not loud enough. It's probably because I don't really, like having broken headphones. Because for some reason, yeah, they just stopped working while I was filming a video, and, yeah, so I'm looking at some new ones that definitely will work longer than these ones, because these ones barely lasted a year. Actually, it hasn't even been a year yet since I got these things, so that kind of sucks. You're my thon. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Anyhow, let's get this thing over to our field. I don't know if you guys can see the big bud through the tree. Yeah, you can't. So, no traffic. What things? What? Anyhow, let's get this up here. We'll take this old grass road. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but the terraforming feature is a really nice feature for customizing your fields. What things do you have to replace? I don't know. The speaker on the right side just ended up killing itself for some reason while I was filming a realistic video. Oh, it looks like we might be getting rain, I think. Now, I did hear that they did fix the rain system, and that the buildings have better... Yeah, it's pretty gay. It's pretty homo. But, yeah, I did hear that when it rains in game now, the sheds will not have water coming through. And, as usual, not the rain system, yeah, it's nice. But, anyhow, the windshield wipers on tractors work as normal. How's it going, Matrix Man? Or should I say, Matrix Male? Anyhow, the windshield wipers on tractors still work the same. Everything is pretty much the same for the tractors, except for the fact that you don't get rain coming through anymore, which is a really nice feature. Once again, I haven't encountered rain yet in this game, ironically, even though I've gotten like 100 or so hours on it already. And yeah, it's weird, cause like, yo, Matrix Man, I will grab the flab. Anyhow, yeah, it's just weird how I haven't encountered rain yet. But I'm kind of glad I didn't encounter it before this update, because then I would have assumed that they lied to us and that their games were bad. Just kidding. Their games are great, actually. But they did fix that. And yeah, one guy asked about the rain. He said that it normally took him like 53 hours of playing one map to get the rain to actually work. And when I say I've played not 100 mile an hour, 100 hours on this game. That means I've played 100 hours in total, not on one map. So, yeah, it's pretty homo. LeBron James knocking on your door to offer you a Sprite cranberry. ASMR. So yeah, this is probably my main disc of choice to go with if I'm ripping up a field with a disc, because we use a disc in real life, and well, we used to after the cylinders that we kept putting on, they all broke, and that's because nobody likes the rain, and if it was common, people would be annoyed. Actually, I think if they... What the heck? Right. Tell me that's a hole in that building. That's a hole in that building. There's a huge hole in that building. What the... Okay, we're climbing up there. I don't care what you have to say about me climbing up there. Oh, hey, there's the old place that I put down there. Okay. Yeah, I can get up there. Never mind, I can't. Actually, if I had a telehandler, I probably could get up there. Also, why is there just bags lying around? I don't know. Just should not be questioning that. Frick, how do we get up there? But insert channel plug here. Yeah, I'll insert my channel on your channel. Ha ha! Tickle Me Elmo says, stop touching me. Anyhow. Yeah, that's pretty weird how... That's wacky, how there's a hole in that building. That's totally wacky. So, yeah. This map is coming along nicely. You've got your whole farm over there. I was meaning to show that off in the beginning of this stream. So yeah, let's do that now. So, you got your Kenworth Wilson Pacesetter. You know, MGV, that sucky mod, that Wilson Pacesetter with the beacon on the back where you can extend it, that makes no sense. If they're going to extend it, don't put a beacon on it, and put a lift axle on there. Alright, so we've got the Vaderstad 16 row. I think that's a 16 row. You can probably hear my jet in the background. You got the Hallmaster 2000 variant. This is the 8370, 790. There's the chopper. We've got the seed tender. Chopper's header, 7250 and 7726. And this thing I don't really like because it's a Massey, but I am thinking of upgrading this Massey to this Massey Ferguson, because on one of the mods that I downloaded on MGV's Fs19 game, this thing looked really nice with the duals on. And it looks really nice still with the duals on. So, yeah, I might buy one of these, depending on how much money I can get within the span of Slurp Juice. Depending on the amount of money that I can gather up in the time period of this stream. But then there is also the Series 9. This thing is really nice in duals as well. Surprisingly enough, the only real tractor to have the signs go up when you've got the duals on is the John Deere, which is really surprising. Epic win. We could also be looking at one of these someday, but I don't really think so. No, I could have sworn that Yeah, there's the hydraulics. Those hydraulics change, I swear. Yeah, they just changed. So, I don't think this thing has a oh, it does. Most articulated tractors don't actually have PTOs. Can you say ish 100 times? Ish, 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 ish. I think that was 100. I'm not counting. Ish, 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 ish. There we go. I don't know if that was 100 or not. Alrighty, boys. Wheel waste. Looking pretty gay. There we go. That's looking pretty hot. But, if we are going to get one of these, we're probably just going to go with this because that's looking pretty epic. Spot on. Oh, heck yeah. Look at this piece of garbage. That looks like actual garbage. Then you've got this beautiful piece of equipment. And then you've got this oversized but still beautiful piece of equipment that you can buy. And then you've actually got a piece of garbage all the way at the end here. Yeah, let's take a look at that piece of shit. Whoa, that thing does not look cool. You know, if I am ever going to buy one of these, I'm probably... The freaking Fent logo is just blacked out. 39. You know, if I am going to buy one of these, I'm probably going to buy it like this, and then I'm probably going to get a blade on the front. But I was thinking of filling the space on the front of the Deere 8R with this blade. Anyhow, that's enough of that. You got the auto stacker, silage bunker, editing place, fuel tank, pressure washer, house, your grain silos, place where I put my seeds, a ton of bales that I knocked over. I'm planning on selling someday, possibly to Evan. Oh yeah, you can pick these up, I think. Oh, no, never mind. Some seed that won't go into the planter, bucket that I used to pick up the seed, bale trailer, 45-foot header, and I think that's about it. Yeah, that's it. You have crossed the line! Alright, let's go in for one more headland. And then we'll set a worker up on this field. And then I did Thanos snap Evan's horse farm, well, his ranch, because of the fact that I had like a 2.5 million loan, well, mortgage that I had to pay off. Well, actually, it went from a loan to a mortgage, and then I paid that off. So if I go into my loan here, as you can see, I paid $10 million for the equipment. Construction cost was like $1 million, and then sold land. I got pretty much nothing back, and then I bought my land that I have now, and that was like a ton of money. And then yeah, just a lot of land and a lot of money went to the dumps. But I definitely do think that I've settled into this farm here, because I've got it how I want it. And I actually settled into another farm, but then the landscaping update came out, and yeah, Then I moved my farm here, and that was actually pretty epic. Now we're sitting over there by the grain elevator. I think that's the North Grain elevator. Yeah, let's railroad settle west. We're all west here on California coast. So, yeah, if you guys don't know, Seasons is coming out fairly soon. I'm not sure when, he said, but it is coming out for consoles. I do know this because, secrets, but, yeah, it is coming out for console, and it'll probably be one of the best mods out on console once again, just like in 17. Actually, I think that title goes to Lone Oaks. I might re-download 17 and go back on Lone Oaks to see, like, how the game changed a ton and how close Lone Oaks, like, how much Lone Oaks reminds me of, like, Felsburn. Because Lone Oaks seems a little bit like Felsburn when you put it into perspective with that map. And I think this series on Ravenport is going to last until a nice American map comes out. Because I don't really want to be playing on a European map with all my deer equipment, all my 7250, and my trucks. Because, yeah. Just don't really like playing on European maps, like, at all. So it's basically just the fact that I like playing on American maps more, and that we never get any of those, and when we do get any of them, they're usually a charm to be withheld for quite a bit. Hole. Ah. Alright, there you go, worker. Alrighty, so I think we might be getting our first drops of rain here pretty soon. Oh, whoa. That's not looking too promising though for rain. So I don't think this thing is repaired over here. Oh, that was a train. Now let's get this thing washed up. Now it did last year when we did do this, some of the fields got muddy. Now this was obviously off screen, so I'm going to be using the 8R for planting this year, and yeah, actually I hope that rain will probably be more prominent in Seasons. Let me fill this. There we go. $19, that ain't half bad. So I kind of want to demo that Massey first before I get my heart set on it too much. Demoing it though will take up a lot of our money. But if we demo this, because this thing is really nice, it's not much better than our 8R. But if we compare it to the 8RT that we've got, it's slightly better. Boy. So this thing though, I don't really want to try out this thing because For one thing, that thing just... It looks too, doesn't look too John Deere colored. And it doesn't look too, Challenger colored. Now, granted, this is a Challenger tractor. If you look beyond the garbage paint here, and you can kind of see it in the... When you have a bad cough... You're gonna die any second. Epic. But if you guys can see that glimmer of light on there, that's the Challenger logo trying to come out there. So yeah, this thing is kind of just the same as this, so there's nothing except for the def ratings. That's literally it. You know, I do think this is kind of weird how Fendt has less fuel and it has less def. I don't know what's up with that. That has a ton of def. That has none. That has none. So yeah, def is more for new tractors that holy frick, that Massey consumes a lot of def, especially like that. And this is probably the design I really want to go with. But this thing doesn't take def, surprisingly enough. Let's check out our Massey that we currently have. That takes def, actually. So it takes 210. Holy crap! That's more than the... Dang. So yeah, we wouldn't be wasting too much money buying that 8700. That's like a ton of def. Now, most of these tractors don't take def. I think that's the only one. Except for that one. Yeah, that's like the only one. This thing is garbage. Nokian. That's not looking too bad. You know, I probably would have used this thing more in 17 if it had duels like this. Huh? Yeah. Giants, you should have done this in the first game. Well, in 17. Because this thing doesn't look too bad. But now that it's got a Magnum, an old Magnum competing against it, yeah, it's not really looking too good anymore. Can't wait for an old truck to come out. Gotta put this thing back. Alright, so I can get it backed up here. There we go. Now let's check out our... Oh boy, would you look at that. Wow, that got a ton of that field done in a short period of time. Actually though, let's take a look at that 1050 or 1000 series Vario. You know, I wish there was an option for just back duals, but there's not. So this thing kind of looks retarded. Now, that's looking retarded. 1050 Vario. That's not half bad, but it's crazy expensive. I could get something with almost the exact same amount of horsepower for half the price. Okay? So, I'm not buying that. Yeah, see, basically, it's asking for, pretty much all your money. to get a tractor that's 2 times more money than this thing. Oh yeah, and this thing sucks. Just sucks. 939. Yeah, totally. It's totally 339 horsepower. Even though it's 36. That's kind of stupid, but let's get this thing out of the way. And we'll take it to the farm because I don't really have anything to do. Oh crap, I should have bought a ripper. That would have added on to our yeah, this thing would be nice to run on that big bud. But I don't have the money for one right now. Actually, I could probably get this disc, but that's a ton of money. That actually would waste all of our money. So let's take this back road here that I made. Not this country road with the shoulder. Yeah, that's a shoulder. If anybody lives in the country, you know what a shoulder looks like. Alright, so you just turn on your turning signal. And you turn over the shoulder and you got this little railroad crossing. It's a bit of a doozy, but once you get over it, just floor it back to my place. There you go. That's how you get to my farm. Through that back entrance. I do have cotton in field 4, actually. So I'm probably not going to lease a cotton harvester because, well, I'll just show you guys details. Lease is $24,000. Okay, this thing is overpriced. That's not even unfolded, too. So this thing is huge, and if I buy it, I don't have anywhere to put it. So yeah, oh hey, it comes with duals. That's not really a selling point, though. That Module Express looking pretty disgusting. I want to get into this Kovacs. Ah, yes, Kovacs is more swamp stuff. Just wanted to point that out. I really like having these Kovacs, because when I did do like a, oh, heck. Chatterbug. When I did do logging map, I had those on. Magnum Kovacs. Those Kovacs ones on this thing. They increased the price on this thing. That's for snow. You know, I think you should be able to put like chains on your trucks and stuff. That would be epic. Can't wait till Seasons comes out. Eco Baltic, EX, Kovacs, Magnum, EcoTrack. Magnum is more for like snow. Kovacs is more for swamp area. And Scorpion King has been in the game for quite a while. I don't really like having this Scorpion King because it seems a bit too big. I like having this. This thing seems a bit better. Just a bit. Actually, a lot. Do 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 do. Anyhow. Alrighty. So, I think I'm going to end the stream here. This is kind of just a little bit of an update video, I guess you could say. So yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, please hit that like button down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on bell notifications to join the Steppi Boys School.